You have 3 cookies that each have 5 chocolate chips. Your friend has 5 cookies that each have 3 chocolate chips. It is a guarantee that you two have the same amount of chocolate chips. Why is that? Let's find out. So there are 2 key factors here. One is that this is multiplication, and 2 is that the order that you multiply cannot change the total. Your cookies have 5 chocolate chips, and there's 3 of them, so that's 5 times 3. Your friend's cookies have 3, and there's 5 of them, so 3 times 5. So we know that this is multiplication. Now we need to show that the order that you multiply cannot change the answer. To show this, let's get a visual of the multiplication using blocks. A set of 3 blocks that we have 5 times will be 3 times 5. So this grid shows us 3 times 5, and now we'll do the same for 5 times 3. So starting with a set of 5 is just 5 times 1. Adding another gives us 5 times 2. And the third gives us 5 times 3 for 15. So this grid down here shows 3 times 5, and this grid up here shows 5 times 3, but they're actually the same. If I rotate this and move it down, we can see that it's the same. Anytime you multiply 2 numbers together, it can be shown on this grid. For example, 6 and 8. From here to here, we have 6, and from here to here, we have 8. So there's 2 different ways you could look at this, 6 times 8 and 8 times 6. 6 times 8 means our blocks are in groups of 6 and there's 8 of them. Whereas 8 times 6 means our blocks are in groups of 8 and there's 6 of them. However, it's the same grid. They both equal 48. When you multiply 2 numbers together, it will always create this grid where they become interlocked as 2 parts of the same whole. If you multiply 6 by 8, it means you've also multiplied 8 by 6, meaning that the order you multiply can't change the total. With that, we have the commutative property, which states that when numbers are multiplied, the order does not change the answer. What we just saw is why the commutative property exists. When you multiply 2 numbers together, they become 2 parts of the same whole. 6 times 8 and 8 times 6 are just 2 sides of the same coin. And this applies to multiplying any 2 numbers, which is why the commutative property exists. If you enjoyed this explanation and want to see more, then don't forget to subscribe.